The Pooch is out, along with the sunny skies in Lincoln, Nebraska. That's the backdrop of today's Big Ten softball doubleheader. Iowa and Nebraska meet, both desperate to get back in the win column. It's game one between the Hawkeyes and Huskers coming up at Poland Stadium. 7-3 the score in those three games. Coming in looking to snap a 9-game losing streak to this one. Gets a piece of that one, just a little grounder to short. Routine play made, first out on the board for Nebraska.
Super active, they're gonna get their singles and they'll try to be active because of that, just produce runs however they can.
There she takes ball four. 4 straight balls from Kinney. What did you lost has felt a little bit more. Pop up here in the infield. Waving everyone off is Kinney. She makes the catch. A little bit of a slower stretch here through this last Big Ten play. Little tapper in the infield again. And there's out number 3, a clean first inning for Nebraska.
Seeing it more in softball, using multiple pitchers. It used to be a game where one pitcher would go all 7. Now you don't see that as much because hitters are good.
Fly ball here stays in the infield. His pitching staff had been doing really well overall in the season. However, Andrews gets a good piece of this one, caught out in center. And there's that wind coming into play.
Didn't it sound hard off the bat? I want to talk about timing, just waits back, drives it, and man, does it just die up. Ooh, did you see it even tail right there?
Bland with a little grounder in the infield. And that'll do it. Another thing Coach Gillespie has said, good plate discipline as there's a grounder towards third, out made at first.
Well, right now, true to form, Kinney is getting these
on the season for Klosterman, 15 for Baines. Rips this one towards center, but right at Andrews, who's able to make the play.
Man, that was really similar to the pitch before, just a little lower, and I'm going to call it her go. Now you're going to protect.
2-2 count. Roller sent right back. Makes it in time, so a runner aboard. Roman able to run that one out. Anna series over the weekend, so just trying to figure out something. So let Adams go out there, and here she sends one towards third. Outmade at first. And
Menses come along a little bit because she's feeling better.
Grounder towards second. Hawkeyes able to turn the double play. How about that? 10 walks in game 3 for the Hawkeyes. Bouncer right back at Adams. Fields it safely, and that will end the second inning. A couple of quick ones here.
Bottom of the order, you know, you want to get on so maybe Boss can do some extra damage.
Jackson with a fly ball out to center. Play made by Andrews, out 1 on the board. Also was a volleyball and basketball player. He sends this one into left field, bounces through. Riley Moss aboard for the Hawkeyes.
We're seeing Kinney to come at her to the point where Young's saying, I'm going to get you to throw my pitch.
This time she goes the opposite way. Nice play over at third. However, Moss holds a little bit of extra juice to being able to represent the place that you played. This one gets through though, bouncing into right. Moss around to third, she will hold. This inning after really fast first and second innings. And there's a nicely delivered changeup. The Coast, California, earning her 100th start. Sends this one right back up the middle, play made at first.
Zone.
Laying down the bunt is Andrews. Tries to run it out, unsuccessful.
Sometimes when you're...
Redwell bringing in that .306 batting average, top of the order due up. Pops this one up to left. Roman makes the catch. Back here in Poland Stadium, grounder sent to short. Routine out made at first. So Grace Baines grounds out to start. Klosterman really struggled. Another grounder. This time Gray makes the out.
I mean, she is fighting.
This one popped up towards center. Andrews makes the catch, and we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Well, I think even in this plate appearance, you can see, like, you know, good takes, but also good swings.
There she swings, sends just a grounder towards second. Young able to field it.
Like, you can tell that.
A 1 count, 1 out, no one on. This one flied out to left. Wind a factor, Roman tracks it down. Gray gets a nice swing on that one. This one going deep off the wall. Gray on to second. And she's fired up. The Huskers offense getting going. Playing in just her 4th Big Ten game after dealing with that injury. Takes the ball inside. So runners on first and second. Not batting so far, but did have 2 pickoffs in their series against Indiana. That is called ball 4. So bases loaded, 2 outs for the Huskers. Can they capitalize? Fly ball out to center. It's pretty deep. Back to make the play is Baines. Adams able to get out of the jam with some help from her defense. On there in the bottom of the 4th. But the grounder up the middle does go through. Hawkeyes getting things going here in the 5th.
You know what they can do when that happens.
Jackson lays down the bunt. Can't run it out at first, but successful in advancing the runner. Simon to second. Lays down the bunt. Can't run that one out, but advances the runner. Simon to third. What do you make of the approach?
Put her away here.
Young sends one up the middle. Well fielded though. Big defensive play there. The Huskers escape. New Mexico State back in February. Still coming back into full health. Ball way high, so Kaneda is walked. 3rd walk of the day but 50% of players have had to miss games. Bunt laid down by Andrews. Playmate at second. Wow. This defense coming up big. Fly ball towards left field. Roman gets there. Just with the way election was the first team. Pops one up. Out to center. Baines tracks it down. This one talking Big Ten softball, where we stand, and this Hawkeyes team looking for their first win this month, getting a base hit to start things off in the 6th. Sammy Diaz now up at the plate, 0 for 2 today, struck out looking. Puts the grounder to second. Huskers not quite able to turn the double play. Klosterman with a grounder. Trying to turn the double play, unsuccessful again are the Huskers. Strike right across the plate. Big out there for Kinney. 3 walks. No strikeouts though, which is interesting. Nice piece of this one. Bland sends it deep, bounces at the wall. She slides into second and is safe. Sammy Bland, dance it up, girl. Full count, no outs. Runner in scoring position. Sydney Gray, one of the hottest bats up. Grounder to third. Playmate at first. Slide at third, and she is safe. Leah Dom calls the runner safe. 0-2 count though for Cope. Ball high. It did hit her, caught her in the elbow, so she is now aboard. Runners on first and third, hit by pitch. Started out right in games 1 and 2 against Michigan. Chaos on the base pass, a runoff. Bland caught between the two, safe at third. Wow. Infield moving in as well. Possible squeeze, but instead it's a swing and a miss. Adams with a big strikeout.
You know, we haven't had a lot of strikeouts.
Big at bat here. Pops it up. Calling everyone off is Adams and high-fiving her infield because the Hawkeyes do it again. This time she keeps it in play. A little slapper towards third, outmade at first.
I don't think she goes change up here. I think she goes screw or drop.
Little grounder just bouncing in the infield, out at first.
To attack.
5 hits. Bouncer in the infield. Close one, safe at first. On this roster from Iowa. Young rips one into right field. Play made. Head to the bottom of the 7th. Nebraska with a chance to walk it off. And I mean, she's given everything she has, and her defense has supported her as well. No errors. Ground ball. Played at second. Routine out at first. Hits this one towards short. Play made at first. 2 outs now on the board. Nebraska with one more opportunity to try to get something going. Kansas came into the day leading the team in doubles with 13. It did hit her. Redwell aboard with the top of the order, due up. Pops one up towards left field. Catch made. Tatiana Roman has been all over everything out there and left. This one going to extras. Tori Bennett, a player who's been aggressive today, 2 for 3. Back-to-back singles, her last 2 ABs. Flies this one out to center. Catch made by Baines.
Well, here's an opportunity.
Grounder to third, just bobbled. Diaz is aboard on first. Baines with another ground ball. Huskers get the double play. Nebraska's defense is not today.
Wondering in the review if they were going to do this because it looked a lot closer to me than. So the call on the field is that she's out. The question is, do they have enough to overturn it? Okay, so let's just keep watching this because this is what they're looking at. Like right here, but is the ball in the back of her
I was going to say, is it touching the glove? Nice job of the editing crew there. Because that was a tough call initially from those first couple angles. Klosterman pops one up. However,
right, well,
that will
okay,
after
well,
all that one.
That's when she needs to.
Bland with a bouncer. Able to run it out at first. Sammy Bland gets things started in the 8th. Gray cracks one into left field. Huskers getting a rally going here in extras. This time it's a fly ball to center. Well played. Bland forced to hold at second.
Nice job by Adams coming.
Cody with another pop-up. Also in center, fairly shallow, runners hold. Bacon hitting .306 with 2 outs. Here she gets a good piece of this one, sends it into the gap. Runners on the move, and it's a walk-off in Lincoln. Huskers victorious off the bat of Bella Bacon.
You knew it was going to come down to one hit, one moment, that one clutch at bat. Look at Bella's eyes. That's what I noticed when we did that close shot. That is a determined player. Sometimes you just have to believe and know that you are coming through and you're not going to let anyone in any pitch stop you. And that's exactly what Bacon did in this at bat. She didn't care what Adams was going to throw her. She was going to end this game here and now. That pitch is a little outside. She hits it hard to right center because she goes with it and drives it. That's really like a no doubt end this game type of hit. That's the exact type of hit you were looking for and they've been waiting for all game.
That's the thing Coach Ravel has said. 1 through 9, they've had players step up at different moments, and here it is, the key play that they needed. And the Huskers end a 3-game losing streak with a walk-off in the 8th in Lincoln, improving to 9-6 on the season. Bella Bacon with a game-winning home run. And that will wrap it up for Game 1 from Lincoln, Nebraska. We'll bring you the second game of this doubleheader in just about 30 minutes. Once again, Nebraska walks it off 1-0 the score after 8. For Elise Menaker and our entire crew, I'm